You're up early.
Couldn't sleep for worrying.
Oh, daft thing. Don't even know if there's anything to worry about yet.
Yeah, I might feel better after we get test results back.
Relax, I probably haven't even caught rubella.
You don't feel ill?
I'm fine. Look, I'll call you as soon as I've spoken to the doctor.
I still think I should come with you. I mean, Chris will give me a couple of hours off.
Oh, it's a routine test.
Yeah, but it's my baby too. I just think I should be there.
Well, I suppose it gives you an excuse to play hooky.
You're quiet this morning.
That's what you get from sitting in the graveyard all night. Maybe you saw a vampire. Or even worse, Yolanda.
Why won't you sleep with me, Sid? I gave you every chance.
It'll haunt you. Missing a chance like that.
Me and Yolanda finished. Suits me fine.
Well, she didn't seem too satisfied. Maybe there's not enough lead in your pencil.
Give it a rest, Scott. It's not funny.
Who's laughing? I'm just trying to help him. If he's got a problem with women,
He hasn't. He just doesn't fancy Yolanda.
then why is he sitting there moping over his cornflakes? No. It seems to me there are two explanations. Either he's gay, or his equipment isn't firing on all cylinders. And we know he's not gay.
Look, I just didn't see a future for me in her. End of story.
There is no need to be embarrassed. There is help out there for people like you.
Look, Sid is not impotent, OK? I can vouch for that.
Post, on time today.
Should be like this every day. I'm still considering my formal complaint.
And how's Tootsie this morning?
And I told you to leave my dog alone.
Missing you already.
You ought to go into work. You can't spend your life watching videos.
Guess not. It just seems like the closest I'm ever going to get to Bollywood.
Oh, you mustn't give up hope again.
I can't see how I'm going to persuade him to give me the visa.
Hey, you could start by asking Eric if Gloria could help. There's bound to be someone up there that can pull a few strings.
Could you do it today?
Of course I can, love.
Lisa and Eric Pollard get on well together, don't they? I mean, she's asking for help with family problems. What was that trip to the ballet? No bloke could be seen there unless he had an ulterior motive.
It's your move.
Do you think they're getting close?
Well, Lisa says Mr. Pollard relies on it. That's why he gave her the promotion. Oh.
Yeah, but maybe the relationship's gone beyond work now.
Eh? How do you mean?
Well, his wife's in Westminster and her husband's in South America.
I've won! Look! That's first time ever. I nearly beat our Belle once, but she tipped board over.
Don't you understand what I'm trying to say, Sammy? I'm wondering if Lisa and Eric are becoming an item.
Yeah, that's sick, that is. Nothing like that going on.
All right, Sam. Didn't mean to upset you. I was just asking.
Look, I'll have a word with him this morning.
Morning, dog. We're not going to have any problems, are we? Oh, no. Look, I like dogs. See? I brought you some treats. I want us to be good friends.
Careful. You'll have your hand off.
Hey, you said you weren't vicious.
Well, Tyson will be nervous of that one. He's never lost a fight. Pekingese nearly did for him once. He got stuck in his throat.
Get away, Marlon. You're frightening the poor lad out of a job.
Should be mine anyway, he's hopeless.
Which is how you're feeling this morning. So why don't you use some of your expertise to help him?
Can I talk to you?
I'm busy. Besides, I thought you were off to school.
I am, but I really need to speak to you.
Oh, yeah? What about?
About Jean's christening.
Oh, I suppose you'll be wanting a new dress. Well, we'll go shopping tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, but I wanted to ask you about me getting christened at the same time.
Where did that come from?
Well, it's like welcoming Jean into the family. Maybe Chris will find it easier to think of me as a Tate for being christened.
I hadn't really seen it like that.
It'd mean a lot to me. I'd like Lisa, Sam and Emily as my godparents.
Whoa, slow down a bit. I need to think about this first.
Yeah, well, we ain't got much time. We need to speak to Ashley, but I'm sure he won't mind.
Yeah, we've not only him to consider. I have to speak to Zoe and Chris.
You're saying they don't want me in the family?
No, of course not. Just gonna have to be careful how I put it.
Because of Kane.
You know the situation isn't easy at the moment.
But you will ask him.
Yeah. Yeah, I promise.
Oh, you'll be sorry when a letter from Trisha doesn't get through. And next time you're sat on a roof and nobody bothers to help you either.
Luke, you're going about it all wrong. Never let a dog see you afraid. If it smells your fear, you've lost it. Now you look him straight in the eye. Speak to him in a firm but friendly voice.
He's a good dog. The postman's good. The postman's a friend. The postman's a friend.
See? Wouldn't hurt a fly. Only danger is he might lick you to death.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Hey, what time do you get into work?
Oh, I don't think I'm going in today.
Oh, that's a pity. I owe you a few drinks for this.
That's an offer you can't refuse.
I suppose I could give it a try.
Yeah, we can walk down to the village together. Give me a few more tips.
Hey, got here as soon as I could.
Oh, no problem. Doctor's behind schedule. Is Chris all right about giving you time off?
Yeah, wasn't his usual grumpy self. Said to take as much time as I needed. It's been quite good since I told him about the baby.
Yeah, maybe we should take advantage while it lasts. You could go and get some decorating done.
Hey, I want to be here for you.
Well, I guess it's good practice. Probably going to be loads of hanging around in doctor's waiting room throughout this pregnancy. Right up to labour. So, are you going to hide in the father's room or be there for the birth?
I haven't thought about it. Do you want me there?
Well, you'd be someone to shout at if it hurts. After all, it is half your fault.
Mr. and Mrs. Woods, I'm ready to see you now.
I think that one's done.
What? Sorry. Hope the tests were all right.
Well, at least it'll set the minds at rest. After all, she wasn't with that French kid for very long. She's not likely to have caught anything.
I'm, sorry about yesterday.
That's okay. We were just worried about you.
I wasn't going to top myself or anything. I was just a bit down, you know.
Well, we're your friends, Mal, and we're here to help make things better.
I'll be fine now.
That's the spirit. We know you're in a sensitive mood, so we won't mention you're a lousy cook. Oh, you've got the dress sense of a traffic signal. No, we will be very supportive.
Right, well, pull him a pint of best, because I'm really grateful to him for saving me from his dog.
Oh, really? What do you do? Feed it one of his pies? Couldn't chase you after that. They're like a lead weight on your stomach.
Be fair, Louise. His hot pot's much worse.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. It's good to be back.
Thank you for letting me lie in.
I thought you needed to sleep.
Yeah, well, I've been tossing and turning all night. I can't believe it's my first exam today.
Yeah, well, with that revision you've done, you'll be all right.
Wish I believed that. Maybe I'm worrying too much.
Right, I've made you some sandwiches, because missing meals ain't going to help, is it?
Oh, aren't you good to me?
No, I always see it that way, though, do you?
I'm really sorry I gave you a hard time yesterday.
It's okay. I knew what you were going through.
I just needed to get my head sorted.
You really miss your mum, don't you?
Yeah. But I know if she was here now, she'd be telling me to concentrate on what I'm doing, so I'm going to get off to college and just knuckle down with it.
Ollie, you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I've got it sorted. I've done loads of soul searching, I'm just going to get on with it.
Sorry, just need to fill my bucket.
I'm just on a coffee break. Why don't you join me? Been out there all morning.
Oh, cheers. Thanks.
Sorry I let my mouth run away with me this morning.
No, look on his face made it worth it.
I just can't understand you chucking Yolanda. I guess that's because his brains have always been in his trousers.
No, not sure I would have done till now.
So what's changed?
I'm sorry, I thought this was my kitchen.
Yeah, I just need to fill my bucket.
There's a tap by the stables. Tradesmen usually use that.
Right.
And I think I heard Jean crying. I believe that's your department.
We've been really worried, knowing that it can cause learning difficulties, deafness.
Oh, I've had to put up with this all morning. I keep telling him I ain't caught anything.
I'm afraid the tests show you do have rubella.
But I feel fine.
That's not unusual. It can be asymptomatic. Often you only notice a minor rash.
But, can the baby still be damaged?
There is a possibility.
Well, can't we just do some more tests and find out?
Yes, but not until the baby's born.
Married to an international film star, eh? Must be tough.
You try having a long-distance relationship.
Listen, thanks again.
Oh, no, you've done me a favour too. I'm better off here with my mates.
Yeah, and I can face my post round without half a ton of dog biscuits.
Fancy another?
No thanks, but while we're on a winning streak, there's one more thing I need to get sorted. Edna Birch.
Oh.
Yeah, she's always moaning at me. I mean, I've tried to smooth things over, but all I seem to do is rub her up the wrong way.
Oh, it's not hard to do. She could sour milk with a glance, that one. Don't let it worry you.
Well, I won't, but she's threatening to put in a formal complaint, and I want to keep this job. Don't suppose you've got any tips on how to hypnotise her?
All women tend to start looking like the dogs. Maybe you should treat her like one.
Well, I've got plenty of dog biscuits left, but I don't think she's going to let me tickle her tummy.
You could still have her eating out your hand, though.
Well, I've just got to look her straight in the eye and be firm but friendly when I talk to her. All I've got to do now is work out what to say.
See ya.
See ya.
Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be stopping.
Well, I don't blame you today. Thought about getting a bottle of scotch and sinking a few myself. But I mean, he did say that these sorts of cases are really rare and we could still be worrying over nothing.
Yeah. No point in overreacting. Still, knowing my luck, maybe we should talk about it.
No. Maybe you should go back to work. I don't want Chris yelling at you.
I don't want to leave you on your own.
Maybe it's what I need. Till I get things sorted out.
A little something for Edna Birch.
Let me guess. A gallows? You're going to string her up on the main street?
Yeah, very tempting, but I don't think the Royal Mail would approve. No, I'm going for the psychological approach.
Ah, good idea. But you do know you will need 2 doctor's signatures before you can prove she's insane.
No, I mean, I've been thinking about what makes her tick.
Story of my life. Half my patients aren't sick, they're just lonely. I mean, that's probably her problem.
I just want to stop her complaining. I don't want to become a social worker.
Good luck.
I've been speaking to Debbie about Sunday. She wants to be christened at the same time.
Is this some sort of a wind-up?
No, it really matters to her. She thinks Jean's been welcomed into the family and she wants to feel the same.
Depends which family she wants to be welcomed into. I can just see the photos now.
Oh, Chris, come on, it won't be like that, I promise.
You promised me a lot of things since we met, Charity. I used to believe you, but you keep letting me down.
What, are you saying that you don't trust me anymore?
Why should I?
Look, I'm asking you, not for myself, but for Debbie. Just try and see it from her point of view.
Surprised you bothered to ask me. You usually go ahead and do what you want.
Sorry to interrupt. I just thought I'd tell you I'm back from the doctor's.
How'd it go?
Not too good.
Sorry. Come on, I'll get you a drink.
No, I don't want to hold up your meeting.
We'd finished here anyway.
I know you're loyal to your dad, and that's as it should be, but you must realise it makes it very difficult for Lisa sometimes.
Huh? Well, she's just keeping things going till he gets back. Anyway, we're doing all right. What colour?
Blue. But, I mean, she must get very lonely sometimes.
Why should she be lonely? She's got the rest of her family around her.
Yeah, but A woman of a certain age needs a man of a similar disposition to spend her time with.
What's a disposition?
You know, somebody with similar interests. Not that Bally, no real bloke could stomach that, but there must be other things. You got any hobbies?
Hobbies?
Well, come on, Sam, you know better than anybody. What turns around?
I don't think we should be talking about that.
I just meant what makes her happy.
Well, I suppose she must enjoy housework, because she's always washing and cleaning.
There you go. She's asleep.
Oh, good. I think both of us could do with a break.
As long as your brother doesn't accuse me of slacking again.
Oh, I don't mind Chris. He doesn't really get on with anyone outside the family. And sometimes he doesn't get on with us either. Mind you, I could have gone the same way. Well, I've had a string of relationships, most of them disastrous, but in the end you can blame the other person, or you could admit that you're not cut out to be a couple.
You and Callie got on pretty well.
Yes, but if either of us found someone else, there'd be no hard feelings. Not like you and Scott.
I did go with someone else once. Only it turned nasty when Scott found out.
Well, I guess you won't be making the same mistake again.
Can I get Chris and with Jean?
Debbie? I thought you were going to let me do the talking.
Yeah, well, Zoe don't mind. Do you, Zoe?
Here, let me give you a hand with that.
Oh, that's very kind of you. You didn't strike me as the domesticated sort.
Well, hidden depths. I'm not saying I'm a new man, but I can be sensitive. I was always telling Zach how he didn't appreciate you enough. Lisa's a fine woman, I said. You should help her around the house a bit.
What did he say?
Oh, they're not words I could repeat in front of a woman.
I can imagine. Right, you can bring this lot in for me.
We'll do it together.
No, I'll leave you to it. I've got the tea to put on.
Straight in the eye. Firm, but friendly.
What do you want?
To sort things out. Life's too short for petty feuds.
Oh, so you're saying I'm petty now, are you?
I've just moved into the village. I'm trying to make friends, get on top of a new job.
Well, you are not doing very well.
But we all make mistakes. But I'll get there if people give me a chance. I made you a present. To mark our fresh start. I thought you might like it for a picture of Tootsie. I'll bring my camera around when it's convenient.
Thank you very much.
You see, a christening's about more than being welcomed into the family. It's about being welcomed into the church.
Yeah, well, I know all that.
Yeah, and when someone your age gets baptised, Ashley usually likes to spend a few weeks preparing them, explaining what's involved, and he likes you to go to church regularly.
Yeah, I promise I'll go to church, do lessons, whatever it takes.
Well, in that case, I'm sure I'd be happy to arrange a date. In a few months.
Yeah, and we'll make it special for you then. But this Sunday is for Jean and Zoe.
If you really want to be involved, Jean needs a second godmother.
Really?
Zoe, are you sure about this?
Yes. And don't worry, I'll break the news to Chris.
Hi, Chloe. Coming on really well, innit?
Sorry, Robert, but I just don't quite see the excitement in a clapped out old banger. So, you ready to come home then?
Yeah, I'm just going to tidy up.
Well, I thought you said we were going to get the ignition sorted tonight.
Yeah, I did. You don't mind, do you? It won't take long.
Suit yourself then. I don't want to spoil your playtime.
She's a bit moody. That time of the month.
No, I just don't think she likes me working late.
Well, it sounded like henpecking to me.
Yeah, come on. Let's get this thing finished.
I've asked Debbie to be Jean's second godmother.
I seem to be living in some sort of parallel universe today. I guess by now you've sacked Ashley, drafted in some pink elephant to perform the ceremony.
She wants to be involved.
She wants to be the centre of attention. You and Charity seem to be determined to pander to her.
She hasn't exactly had an easy life.
Oh, well, if that's your criteria, perhaps I should trawl the streets for down-and-outs and drunks and drag them all round to the church.
Whether you like it or not, Debbie is part of this family now. And I also happen to think that the responsibility would be good for her.
Considering all you've been through, your optimism's staggering.
Maybe. This is Jean's day, and it's mine, and this is how I want it. So, I hope I can rely on you to enter into the spirit of the occasion.
If that's what you want, that's how it'll be.
Thank you.
Any more calls from Yolanda?
No, I think she's finally got the message. I bumped into Ollie last night, though.
Wouldn't have thought she was your type.
No, but maybe her mum was, if I hadn't let her down. Oh, me and Kane had a run-in over and I decided to back off.
Don't blame you. She wasn't worth the hassle.
Yeah, but if you duck out every time it gets hard, nothing's ever going to last, is it?
And you want something that lasts?
A big step, I know, but I'd just like it to mean something for both of us.
No more one-night stands, then?
No, not if I find the right girl.
Hiya. So did the exam go?
Really well. Think I might get an A star?
You see, I told you there's no need to panic.
You don't even stop at that. You're no.
You're not going to start revising again, are you?
Yeah, I've got to get on with the rest of it, haven't I?
Well, I think you should have something to eat first. I'll get the dinner on.
No, don't bother, I had some at college.
Well, at least let me make you a drink.
Danny, you don't need to fuss anymore, I've got it all sorted.
You've been soul searching.
Yeah, just sitting here feeling sorry for myself. But I've messed up. It's time to move on.
So, you'll be out on the pull every night then?
What, and end up with another Yolanda? No, I'm just after someone who feels the same way about me.
You know, I never had any complaints when we were together.
Yeah, but you're back with Scott now, aren't you? Nope. Looks like I'm always going to be stuck on my own.
You're not alone. You've still got me.
Yeah. As a friend. Hiya. Sorry I'm late. Got rid of Robert as soon as I could.
Surprised you could drag yourself away.